Time to feed some snakes.
The Giant Blue Beauty Anoles are graduating. We're gonna go put them outside.
We're also gonna be setting up in their permanent pairs. Got him, just like wild anoles. This beautiful animal. This is one of my favorites that I love. They have a ton of blue, but they also have a ton of yellow. I love the contrast. And I think blue and yellow actually is some of my favorite color combinations. You got them? That's the female.
This is the female.
This is the male.
So you can see the females will have these bands. It's kind of hard to show, but they have these bands going vertically across their body. And the males just have more of like spotting and stuff. And obviously she's not very happy about this, but it's going to be worth it. She's going to get some outside living, some South Florida sun, and she's going to love it.
And another thing about those bands is they're actually born with it. So you can sex the females as soon as they're born. Same thing with males.
And these guys, the Giant Blue Beauty Anoles are a subspecies of the night anoles that we see here in Florida that are very popular. But these guys obviously get crazy yellows. They get, you know, some of the craziest coloration that I've ever seen on any lizard. Oh, you got one already.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just trying to show him off a little bit.
Yeah.
He is the crown jewel.
Yeah. We actually have two unrelated pairs. And this is the first pair, but we're probably going to mix and match the animals because they do come from different breeders. And the second pair is up here.
I'm going to just jump at you. There you go. Nice. That's the male?
And these guys do regenerate their tails, if you can see. Looks like it's... Try to get me right there. But the cage mate took the tail on this one. No.
You even got to say be careful with the tail on that one.
Yeah. This girl is mean. She always lunges at me.
Yeah, I can tell she's mean. She's the one that keeps eating the tail.
Yeah. Oh, bitch! Yo, she just jumped at me.
Cuban anoles.
So now let's go set up their enclosure outside, and we'll go ahead and get these guys set up. Man, don't take the tail, just because she took the other guy's.
It's revenge. It's payback.
So let's go put these babies out. Alright guys, so we went ahead and built these cages, and then we got these big birds of paradise plants which are going to provide plenty of shade and even some basking area for the anoles. Whenever you're putting together an enclosure for an animal that's going to go outside, you want to make sure that they have plenty of outdoor, you know, places that they can hide from the sun. You don't want them to be exposed to the sun the whole time. And as you can see, we have plenty of palm trees around here that are going to give also a lot of shade. But this side of the property gets some sunlight, you know, throughout the day.
All right, so we have this beautiful layout of sticks right here, and we're gonna finish setting up the enclosure for these blue beauties. Yeah, I'm just kind of standing here in case like it shoots out one way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see?
Yeah. And they're not dumb. They're like...
No, they're too smart. Trust me.
So there's a female. That's the mean one that bites tails off. We're gonna put her together. This really pretty male. This is actually my favorite one. She's coloring up nice. Look.
Yeah, she is.
We're gonna go ahead and let this guy. Alright guys, now that these are all set up, we do have to go feed some of the dumerils that we put outside not too long ago. And we got to check up on the baby blue tongues.
Very exciting. I can't wait to show you guys how some of the babies are looking already. All right, It's time to feed some snakes. This is a big girl. She's been breeding for a while, so hopefully, hopefully she is full of babies right now. Hopefully soon she'll pop. She looks pretty good. She's been out here basking a lot lately, so this is one of my favorite snakes that we have, man. She's a big old dumeril. And then here is our beautiful male. There you are. Go. There you go. So these guys come from Madagascar. It's not too dissimilar from where we are in South Florida. So we decided to try them out outside, see how they do. This is a very big enclosure. They have a lot of space. They're living together. They've been living together since November. No problems, no fighting. And then I also, if you can see here, the top, I put like a clear lid on there so the rain doesn't come through, because the dumerils boa, even though they are from Madagascar, they are from drier parts of Madagascar. So I don't want it to get too wet. In South Florida, man, we have, this past week, it's just been rain every day. So that could be bad for their skin. That could be bad for them. So I decided to put that up there. And then, yeah, just a lot of soil, a lot of dead leaves. These guys love to live in the ground. They actually look like a bunch of leaf litter, which is why you do see some leaf litter in here. And that's how we set them up. I also put a hide in here for them, a humid hide. So if they do want to get a little bit more humid, they'll get in there. They love to sleep in there. They feel safe in there. So this is how we have our dumerils boas set up. And then we might set up other future boas outside similar to this. Time to feed the Brazilian rainbow boas. Boom. Bang. That's such a gorgeous snake. Blue tongue season is off and running. Look at this. We got a lot of babies right now and more being born. This is one of my favorites here. Look at this guy. So nice already. So orange, so red. These guys are just going to get better and better. This group right here. Ooh, nice and feisty. This group right here is going to be from one of the first groups that we have that we make available. These guys should be listed any week now because they're almost of size to where we're going to start shipping them. But look at that color. Look at this, is actually from, if you guys follow us, our high speckled line, tricolor. So it's actually going to increase with age. With each shed as it gets older, it's going to get more and more of that white speckling throughout its entire body. And I love the contrast it already has with the orange. So these are the parents of that baby I just showed you. This is from a magma line. And this girl's from our she's actually one of the founders of our tricolor line. She was the first one that came out with all this speckling coloration. She also has a lot of nice oranges, yellows. So a lot of these babies should come out either reddish, oranges, or yellowish. I already see a couple that are going to be potentially nice reds, some very nice oranges, and some nice yellows as well. This is exactly what I wanted to accomplish with this pairing. I love all the speckling both of these have. These guys are unrelated too, which is nice, and they should all be spectacular babies. This is another baby from our red line. It's one of my favorite lines to work with. It's also one of the harder ones to reproduce. But check this baby out right here. This is only one shed. And you can see he already has a tremendous amount of orange. That is a very good sign. Usually animals that end up nice and red kind of start out looking like this, like with a deep orange. And it's almost like a deep burnt orange. It's very beautiful. I was actually surprised on how red orange a lot of these babies come out. When I did this pairing initially, I just did it to make some really nice oranges, but a lot of these look like they're going to turn out to be really nice reds. And you can even see he has some coloration on his face, which is a really, really good sign that this is going to be a really high colored animal. Thank you guys for watching. If you like all of our content, we post individual content on every single social media platform. If there's a platform out there, we have it. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat. We got it all. We post individual content on every single one of them. So make sure you follow us on all those.
And if you guys want exclusive content, make sure you check out our YouTube membership program. We also have a lot of, you know, really more experienced and more advanced videos that we put out there for those of you who are like hardcore herpers and need a little bit more like personalized videos for every problem that you may have, and so on and so forth. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.